All right, I am back and I'm ready for action. And all my ladies that are in the house right now, can you please cut the cheese for my macaroni and meatballs for me, please? Thank you, babies. Okay, I'm back with another video, and I just got done watching Monday Night Raw. And guys, you already know who I'm going to talk about because you know I ain't talking about nobody else but this. But then again, I do want to talk about some other things because I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. Raw was kind of strange tonight. Okay, we got SmackDown superstars coming to Raw, and I ain't gonna lie, Friday night, oh yeah, we're gonna have some Raw superstars on SmackDown for real, for real. And when that happens, oh, my ego is gonna be taking a curve to where I might crash. But I ain't gonna crash out because you know I listen. I listen to Future, and when I listen to GTA, it reminds me of Bad Blood. Don't it? Don't it though? Don't it remind you of Bad Blood when you listen to GTA by Future and Metro Boomin? It probably do. I'm not gonna play the song because I don't want to get copyrighted. I'm gonna keep it plain and I'm gonna keep it organic, okay? But I'm gonna have to get unhealthy because right now I'm gonna tell you what's not healthy, and that's to see Liv with people by her side. But then again, you kind of do need people by your side because here's why. And I'm about to give you the rundown. So, in the beginning of Raw, right? Reva was talking her ish. She wanted to get Liv. She wanted to challenge Liv, you know, get it popping. But you know, Liv ain't coming out without her peeps. And you know, she ain't coming out with Raquel. So, here's the thing. So, what happened was, you know, Rebel was talking her ish, you know, trying to keep it 100 with the crowd, you know, saying hey, they wanted to challenge Liv, but you all know Liv ain't coming out without people. You know that. But then again, so then again, you know, Reba, she's always with the challenge, but she's only with the challenge now because she's a quote unquote baby face. So here's the thing. Everything was good until Tiffany came out. Now, I don't know why Tiffany is coming out, but obviously she came out to send a message to Reba to let her know, like, hey, now you do realize that Nia Jax is facing Liv for the Crown Jewel title. You know that, right? So what you need to do is you need to wait until the match is over, and then when the match is done, then you can go back to Liv and Reba chasing around like Tom and Jerry. You feel me? But right now, but Reba was like, no, I am aiming at Liv right now, and you're in my way. And Tiffany was like, hmm. So basically, you're saying is you don't wanna step down, you don't wanna back off, you wanna just beef away. And Rebel was like, yeah. So obviously those two was going back and forth, which I hate that because it reminded me of Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit where they were going up against Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. You know how that went down. If you remember, you know, and you know. Okay? Anybody that remember that match, remember the segment and remember the build up. Okay? Everybody remembers. But when the ego is involved, oh my God. When people are not on the same page, it's a disaster. Okay? You ever have a friend where you just want to you about to go do something, right? And then you have that friend and they be telling you like, hey, I need you, we got to go do this. And they be like, no, I don't want to do that. And then y'all going back and forth because y'all all on the same page. My goodness. It's like being in school and you're about to do an assignment and you're assigned to do something. Everybody got different ideas. Nobody wants to be on the same page. Irritating, right? Oh my God. Just give me an F already. Just give me an F. Okay? I don't want to work with these people. They're weird. They're freaking weird. But here's the thing. Everything was kind of out of control because they both were going back and forth until what? Raquel and Liv sneak them from behind. Now you know Liv, she's not going to be able to take down Reva by herself. She's too big, too muscular. But that's why she need a big body like Raquel, so that way she could get the advantage. But here's the thing, Raquel only took out Tiffany, knocked the heels off her feet, which we appreciate the feet. Yeah, we do. Well, at least them guys. But here's the problem. The guys. But here's the problem. I don't know what type of move she did, but it looked like she tried to do the choke slam, or the power slam. I don't know what she was trying to do. It seemed like she was trying to do the shoulder slam. I don't know what she was doing, but that move was weak to me. But it worked because she knocked the heels off of Tiffany's feet for us men to see. But at the same time, it was a bad look for Reba because after Reba was about to go, you know, what was she about to do? I guess what happened was Raquel came in, grabbed Reba by the head. Next thing you know, gave her the boot. But the problem was, while she gave her the boot, she landed on Tiffany's heel. And guys, trust me, you don't want to land on a heel because it hurts so bad. It's like stepping on a nail. God damn. We ain't never going to heal from that. It might hurt, but it takes 20 minutes for that pain to go away. It takes 20 minutes. Oh, Lord. I ain't going to tell you what. I really thought her head was bleeding after that because, listen, I don't know which worse. Getting hit by a pole from the back of the head or getting hit by a heel in the back of the head. I don't know. I'd rather get hit by a pole, but if y'all want to get hit by a heel, I don't know. Because trust me, I landed on a hill before and that bitch hurt. I ain't gonna lie. That shit hurt. But it hurt. That shit hurt like the Dinkins. I ain't gonna hold you. But here's the thing though. At first I was just like, oh no, Reba can get up from that. It's just a boot to the face. But then you realize, oh shoot, I forgot. You want to know what I forgot? I forgot that she landed on the heel. I didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw it, I was just like, oh man, I saw it. That shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie, that hurt for me too. I remember because it bring me back flashbacks. That shit hurt. But, again, it's obvious that, Liv needs Raquel for support because in order for her to win matches, she need her. So what happened? So what happened after that? Tiffany was down. Liv tried to hit her with a briefcase, like that shit gonna hurt, but it definitely keep her down for a minute. But y'all know how it goes, man. I couldn't watch no more because I didn't want to see Liv celebrate like that. And just seeing Raquel and Liv together is kind of like seeing Mercedes and Carmella together. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Carmella is new to the game. So it's kind of like it's okay for her to not rush into getting the title because she just came. Right? So with Raquel, she's been in the game, so if she wants, she can get it. But she don't want to get it right now, which he won't explain why. And you know what else I saw in the comment section? That people are comparing Liv and Raquel to Shawn Michaels and Diesel. You remember Diesel, right? Diesel was Kevin Nash, right? So, yeah, it's kind of like that, but Shawn Michaels can win matches, though, without Diesel. He can win matches without Triple H. He can win matches without DX by his corner. He can win matches without NWO. He can win matches without these people. But some people think he can't. And that's why my prediction is this. In order for Liv and Reba to end this, they would have to have Hell in the Cell, right? Liv and Reba have to be in Hell in a Cell in order for them to actually end this beef. People said this might end in WrestleMania. I don't know. That's gonna be hard to figure. That's gonna be hard to predict because we don't know what's gonna happen in WrestleMania. We don't know if it's gonna be a fatal four-way. We don't know if it's gonna be a triple threat match because whoever wins the Royal Rumble has to choose. It's either SmackDown or Raw, and whoever wins has to get a title shot. Now I don't know who that person gonna be, but whoever wins, it better be Alexa Bliss because what Alexa Bliss is gonna do is what Raquel should have done, and that's to be the number one contender for the championship. Now, another note, this is not going to look good for Liv or Nia Jax because Tiffany has the Money in the Bank. So whoever she cash in her Money in the Bank on, it's either got to be Nia Jax or Liv Morgan. And if she cash it in on Liv Morgan, Liv is not going to stop until she get that title back. And Nia Jax is not going to stop until, I'm gonna say this. Let me start over because I didn't say that right. If Liv lose the title by Tiffany due to her cashing in the Money in the Bank, Tiffany is in trouble because you not only you got to deal with Nia Jax, you got to deal with the Judgment Day. I'm not you and by that I mean Raquel, Dom, and Liv. Do you want to deal with three people? Because Reba's not going to help you for long. She's going to want that title back. So if anything, she's not only going to go after Liv, she's also going to go after you. So it's like, do you want that kind of beef? Because tonight was just a little taste. Imagine Nia Jax not being by your side to help you win against Liv. But if that happens, cool. But imagine if you lose. See, Tiffany, you gotta win against either one. So if you win either one, you're gonna have to deal with either one. So you have to deal with SmackDown or Raw, red pill or blue pill. Blue pill is win against Nia Jax, you get the title. But then you gotta deal with her mess, right? Same with Liv. You beat Liv, take the red pill, beat her, you have to deal with her and her minions. Now, maybe you could have an easy challenge if you face Liv, but then you got to deal with Reba. So what you gonna do about that? It's either you deal with both of those. It's either you deal with two women or you deal with one woman. And right now, you're in a tough spot because you don't know who to pick. You don't want to lose your friendship with Nia Jax, but is she really treating you like a real friend? All the times that she been putting you in a headlock, choking you, putting her hands on you, Tiffany, you're too damn gorgeous to be treated like a hoe. If a man did that, you would have found ways to put him in jail. Okay? And your boyfriend can't help you because he's behind the scenes. That's what I wish Dom will do. Be behind the scenes with your relationship. But you won't do that because you're acting like you love Liv. But in reality, you don't love Liv. You love the fact that you are getting some help. But what is she helping you with? That's what I'm saying. Is she helping you is she gonna help you win a title? Huh? If that happens, cool. But if she don't help you win a title, then this is a waste of time. I'm still waiting for you to be in the Royal Rumble. I don't know who's gonna win, but I hope it's you. And if you do win, I hope that you win a title. But you gotta win it without the women. Okay? The women can't be involved. All right? I heard rumors that Dane might be riding by himself, but that's not gonna stop Finn Balor, Carlito, JD, and Dom from stopping him from winning a World Heavyweight Championship. He said he want to get it, but how can you get it when you got four men chasing you for something that they can't let go, and that's the past. See, Dame, I feel bad for you because you're all by yourself. Yes, you beat Finn Balor, but that don't mean you can take down just one person and then the others. Okay? These guys are like, at this point, these guys are like dogs. You know what I'm saying? They come at you, and when you're outnumbered, you can't beat them. But you are a big dude. But the problem is, how many bites are you going to keep taking from these pit bulls? Okay? How many bites are you going to keep taking from these little chihuahuas? What you going to do? Okay? Because you're all by yourself. I know you told Reba that hey, if you need help, I got you. But here's the problem, Dame. You need like at least about what? You need about like 3 men? Where you gonna get those 3 men to help you? I'm still waiting because this beef is not gonna end until someone goes through hell. And right now, I don't know what's gonna happen to you, and I don't know what's gonna happen to Reba. But right now, it looked like Reba is all by herself. But right now, I don't even think Reba has a plan. If Reba teams up with Tiffany, people are going to call it Barbie and Wednesday. I'm not fucking with that, man. And I'm not fucking with it because I don't want to see that. Because tonight, we just saw a tag team match with Reba and Tiffany teaming up against Liv and Raquel. And I'm looking like, huh? Why are these two teaming up knowing damn well that they got nothing in common? I don't know why it's cool for an emo to team up with a Barbie. I don't know how that's cool. I don't know how that's cool. But if this was a cartoon, maybe that would be cool. But this ain't a cartoon. This is reality. This is a show where based off of scripts. Like I don't know, but all I know is this. This little spectrum that y'all played tonight. I mean, good. I mean, look, I don't know who won tonight. All I know is that somebody got disqualified. Okay, I don't know who won, but whoever, I don't know who won. All I know is that when Reba and Raquel was outside of the ring, Nia Jax came out of nowhere, and there it goes, ding, 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 and it's like, but she attacked Reba, right? She attacked Reba and she attacked Raquel. But the problem is, the problem I had was this: she tried to get Tiffany to cash in her Money in the Bank, but wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, and plus here comes Dom trying to save her from getting the cash in. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, listen, Dom, it wasn't gonna happen regardless. But then again, Dom always feeling like he's a hero when he picked her up off her feet, and people think that's romantic, but it's not because he do that to his wife all the time, and that's where I hate that these kids are hyping it up because Dom is not dating Liv, and that's what y'all need to recognize is that this is not a real relationship. But everybody keep thinking that it's a real relationship. And I'm like, okay, well, if it's a real relationship, why is Dom not with Liv everywhere she go? I'll tell you why. Because it's not real. Okay? Right now, we haven't seen Finn Balor. I don't know where he's going. I don't know where he's planning on doing. I don't even know what's his plan. But whatever his plan is, it's a waste because it's like, Finn, you got the numbers game, all right? It's 4 of y'all against 1. Why the hell you need to come up with a plan? Just come back and get the shit out the way, okay? Stop acting like you're gonna get to the top because in order for you to get to the top, you gotta beat you gotta beat Gunther for the title. But he's like, well, I got to take out Dane because he's trying to get to the title. Okay, but here's the thing. It's going to be a minute for Dame to get it because you want to know why? Because we just heard Brock Lesnar is coming back. And if Brock Lesnar coming back, we don't know who he's going to challenge. We don't know if he's going to go after Cody. We don't know if he's going to go after Governor. We don't know if he's going to go after Braun Breaker. We don't know if he's going to go after Dame. We don't know if he's going to go after to Jey Uso. I hope not. But it's just like they're coming. And speaking of the Usos, let's talk about it. Did anybody thought that Jimmy was not going to come to Raw and help Jey? Nah, bro. We all knew Jimmy was going to come and try to holler at Jey. Because at the end of the day, he made it very clear to say no. But he's only saying no now until he faced Braun Breaker for the title. And then as soon as that happened, everyone's predictions are assuming that, because I'm only going by what people are saying. They're saying that Braun Breaker is going to win the title back and that Jey Uso is going to lose it because of the bad blood, the bloodline. And because of the bloodline, it's going to be one of the reasons why Jey Uso won't be Intercontinental Champion, at least for a couple months. We was hoping maybe he will keep it, but he won't keep it. You want to know why he won't keep it? It's because he won't keep it because of the bloodline, and they're going to cost him his title. Now, I hope that don't happen, but if it does happen, then I guess Solo saw something that got in the way. And, yeah, I'm not happy about it, guys. I'm not happy because now we got a problem in our hands. And the problem is that Jey can't stay as champion for long because of the bloodline. Jimmy say he needs help, but that's just one person. 3 people is not gonna take down the bloodline because Jacob is too damn powerful. While the other 2, well, they're not there. They were powerful until they kind of died down a little bit with their power. But it's just like, you got to also think about this. The Rock just came back. And if The Rock came back, you know what that means, right? He might get people to believe that he's going to help Roman. But in reality, the real head of the table is him. Can you think about that? The Rock, is the head of the table of the bloodline. Damn. But hey, man, I do miss when the Usos were together, man. I do miss them, but I do want Jay to go solo just because I am happy with the fact he's Intercontinental Champion. But the problem is he won't keep it for long. Just like how Booker T, he won the Intercontinental Championship, but you come to find out he lost because of Christian. If you remember the battle rail from Judgment Day, because there was a pay-per-view called Judgment Day, you will see what I'm talking about. This happened in 2003. So, this is what people got to understand. Monday Night Raw, in my opinion, was trash. And the reason why it was trash, well, I ain't going to say it was trash. It was irritating because it's hard for me to see Liv with other people. And it's hard for me to see Reba by herself. And it's hard for me to see Tiffany making a hard decision by picking which one she want to cash in. And you know what also hard is that Nia Jax thinks she could trust Tiffany, but she can't. So she thinking putting fear in her heart is going to help. But in reality, it's just going to fed her up to the point where she's like, you know what? Fuck this friendship. I'm going to get this title. And then you're just going to have to face me for it. And if you win, you win. You lose, you lose. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be interesting what Tiffany's going to do. But all I know is this. If Tiffany wins the Raw Women's Championship against Liv, there's a possibility that she's going to have a lot of weight on her shoulders. And if you think Nia Jax is going to help you either way, think again. But all I can say is this. It's going to be interesting seeing Nia Jax and Tiffany working together with Reba. But then again, Reba doesn't want to work with nobody but herself. But she thinking that she can take down all three of them by herself, which she could. But Dom can't put her hands on her. That's why I don't understand why Hunter can't allow Dom to defend himself. If he's going to be the chick, he might as well fight like a chick, right? But he won't because he's still a male by the end of the day. And why do I tune in for Raw? I don't know. I'm just hoping that maybe we can get a deadline with this. I'm hoping one day we will see the deadline with Liv and Dom. I'm hoping we'll see a deadline between the Judgment Day and the Terror Twins. And I hope it happens soon because at the end of the day, these divas in the back need an opportunity and they can't get it because of Reba and they can't get it because of Liv. And they can't get it because of Raquel and Dom. I mean, somebody has to make a change. And I feel like we have to get that soon. I really don't think that the Judgment Day should be beefing with Dame for very long because at some point they're gonna have to switch beefs. Because it seems like everybody wanna opt now. It seems like everybody wanna be an enemy to another enemy, but it's like, how can that be your enemy if he's not trying to be your enemy? I think the Judgment Day is just jealous at this point because Dame and Reba had a title in their hands, why they have none. When they don't realize that Finn Balor and JD are still tag team champions and they still haven't defended it. They haven't defended the titles. And the problem I have with those two is that they're defending their titles and they're acting like they can't be stopped. But in reality, there's just interruptions. Okay? Whether it's Dom or Carlito. And they haven't won a title for anything. Carlito hasn't got a title shot. Dom hasn't got a title shot. And everybody keeps saying that, oh, live Dom, live Dom, live Dom. But it's like, when is it going to be long live Dom? No disrespect, but is this a metaphor? Right? When are we going to end this? When are we going to RIP this? When are we going to get rid of this trend that these teenagers are promoting on Twitter? I don't think that people understand that this is a waste. So yeah, it is different to see Tiffany and Reba collabing, but why do we want to see those two together when those two don't match? But then again, some people will say, "Oh no, this is kind of funny. I enjoy it." Well, first of all, we're not laughing. Why would we laugh at Tiffany working with Reba when Reba's not even in a good headspin right now? I keep saying over and over that Reba and Dame need a plan, okay? Because they got no partners. They can't defeat the Judgment Day by themselves. They need help, okay? They do. Because at the end of the day, Reba, I'm still waiting for you and Liv to be in a Hell in a Cell match. But then again, every time I predict what that match is going to look like, it reminds me, this is what I'm afraid of, if they have a Hell in a Cell match, that instead of it being like Triple H versus Shawn Michaels at Bad Blood in the Hell in a Cell match, it's most likely going to be like The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in a Hell in a Cell match. And then next thing you know, somebody breaking in the cage and they stop them from winning the title to where Liv retains the title. That's not fair, because then it's going to make it seem like that Shawn Michaels won, but in reality he didn't win. He was supposed to lose, but he won because of Kane. So what's going to happen with Reba and Liv? Is somebody going to break into that cage and help Reba lose? Is it Raquel? I doubt it. Is it Dom? I don't know. But all I know is if Reba going to take down all three of them, because we all know Liv can't get the advantage against you, but she can definitely get the advantage of the fact that she got the numbers game. I'm just wondering if this is what I'm wondering. Like, what can Reba do to beat Liv for the title? She knows she can beat her one-on-one, but the problem is Liv doesn't want to lose the title. And that's fine. I'm down either way. I want you to win. I want you to keep the title. But at the same time, what can we do? This is what I'm saying. What can we do as the people to support Liv with the title and support Reba if she wins the title? I personally don't know what Liv is going to do. I'm still trying to figure out what Raquel is going to do, because she hasn't said a damn thing on why she attacked Reba. And until we get an answer from Raquel, I can't give you an update until then. But my prediction is this. Raquel came back for something. I don't know what it is. If it's to get revenge on Reba, okay, you got that. Now, what is your main goal? To get a title belt? Is that your main goal? What's your main goal? Because I think if you're not coming back just so you can get the title, then that's sad. Because it makes it seem like you can't win a title for shit. And that's not true. You could beat Liv for the title. It's just the problem is you can't see yourself as a superstar right now because you're stuck with Liv. Reba, I'm sorry. Raquel, look how you dress. I mean, look at you. You're pathetic. You look ridiculous. I see your outfit tonight, and I'm looking at your pants, and I'm wondering, are you gaining weight? Which is not bad. I love it. I love a woman. I love my women thick. I love my women with meat on their bones. But however, the thighs are bigger than the ass, and I need to see that ass, baby. That's what I miss about you. I miss when you used to team up with Aaliyah, and she, I don't know if I got her name right, but I remember when you used to team up with Aaliyah, y'all were tag team champions. Every time y'all walk out, y'all would turn around and she would smack that little left cheek. That was my favorite part. But then for some reason, them days got over with once Ronda and Shania came in. And we haven't seen Aaliyah since. So, I mean, is she coming back? I don't know. I would love for her to come back. And hopefully if she come back, you can team up with her. But then again, I still need you to win a women's championship. But how can we do that when Rev is in the way, Liv is in the way, and in a minute, and well, let me see, how many months is the Royal Rumble? Maybe like, maybe January, maybe February. I'll say about 2 or 3 months, Bliss is going to be in the way. And if that happens, we might have a fair four-way at WrestleMania. But then we got to think about the Elimination Chamber. Hopefully, 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 we'll see more Divas face Liv for the title. But as long as Dom is around, Raquel is around, because I'm still trying to figure out when is Raquel going to face Liv for the title. Hopefully she'll face her in Elimination Chamber. Not saying she's going to win, but the least she can do is try to get a title shot. Just like the Elimination Chamber in, was it 05 or 06? No, 05, I'm sorry. It's just like when Batista and Triple H were in the same match together in Elimination Chamber. Batista didn't win, but he would have if it wasn't for Triple H. But in reality, he lost because Triple H did not help him. Right? Triple H did not want to face his own member of Evolution. I understand. But could that happen to Liv and Raquel? Like if Raquel get eliminated, would Liv come in to help her? Probably not. The same way that she won't help Dom win the title, no matter whether it's the Intercontinental, NXT, the United States. He's not ready to win the big one. But he could get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. But he probably will stumble because without help, he has nothing to show. Everybody is literally hyping this up when they don't realize that this is not good for Dom. Everybody's looking at Dom like he's the ladies' man, but he has a wife back at home. Dude, you got a wife. You need to make babies with that woman. You need to have a kid with that woman. You need to go home and rub her feet and make her feel like a woman. Why are you Why are you giving all this attention to Liv when Liv is not helping you do nothing? You haven't won a championship. You haven't won the number one contendership. You haven't done anything but just try to save her from matches. Why? She's not going to give you no pussy. See, Dom, you got pussy at home. Get that. Don't get it from Liv because Liv is not loyal. Okay? And the reason why she's not loyal is because you're loyal to somebody at home. All right? Now, if you two are single, well, she's single, right? I don't know if she's still single. I don't know. But I'm just saying, Dom, if you were single, then okay. But you're not single. You got a woman back at home, and for you to just try to act like that you're the boyfriend of Liv is just ridiculous to me. And to me, you're kind of a disgrace because even though this is acting, I don't support you and Liv as a couple because y'all bullshitting in my opinion. Okay? I really hate that WWE is putting y'all two together because if you're just here to help her, then okay, it's a friendship thing. But to say that, oh, that's my girlfriend and you're my boyfriend, like, stop, bro. Stop. I just can't stand I can't stand a man that think that Liv, like, I'm sorry, was not even go by names. I can't stand a man that think that girl that he's with is his girlfriend when he has a wife back at home. It's crazy how people manipulate other people because of something they see on TV. It's just sad. And I don't fuck with it. I just don't. I know we all looked at it before, but We really didn't know who was dating who at that time because the internet wasn't that big. We didn't have social media like that. But guys, this is hard to watch. At least for me, of course. I don't want to see I don't want to see something like this where I don't want to see a married man with a single woman, and I don't want to see a woman acting like I don't want to see a former champ thinking that they don't need help when they do need help. Okay, remember when Liv and Rebel were a team? Well, they didn't win no titles, but they were the shit back in the day. I mean, I miss when those two used to be together. Now, will they ever come back? Will they ever come back with each other? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I will tell you this: it's gonna take a minute for those two to get back together. And you know what? Maybe maybe Dom might be the cause of it. Maybe Raquel might be the cause of it. But I'm just gonna say this right now. We don't know what Raquel's plans are. But whatever it is, I hope it comes to the light. Cause I can't stand seeing those two together. But but the fans might be right. Raquel might try to take Dom away. And if that happens, Reba and Liv might have something in common. But then again, if that happens, Liv going solo. What's she gonna have to figure out after that? What's she gonna do? Because without your people, you're alone. And without Dom, you're no longer part of the Judgment Day. Unless they kick him out. Which that's probably never gonna happen because they need the numbers game. But however, if Dom wants to go solo, he'll go. And they'll just be left with Carlito and JD. Now, as for Raquel goes, I don't know. Hopefully hopefully, I'll just say this, right? If she do decide to take Dom away from Liv, maybe she might help him win a title. And at that point, I won't care because at least these two can finally win something in their lives. Now, maybe, just maybe, it might be a Santino and Beth Phoenix package, right? Where Dom wins the Intercontinental Championship and Raquel wins the Women's Championship. I think that would be dope for the Latina community, for the Latino community, for the whole Latin community. That would be dope. I would love to see those two just work together just so they can win a title. I would love that. I think that would be dope. And if that happens, I'll tune in. Absolutely. Because that's enough white girls for Dom anyway. So we'll see, man. I hope it happens. I mean, I'm not looking forward for Crown Jewel. I know some people are, but the thing is, I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that there's one word, and I repeat it again, one word that's going to describe this match is interference. Okay? Interference. Hashtag interference. Okay? That's what's going to happen in this match. Interference is going to happen in this match. And when it does happen, nothing we can do. But I do know this. Whoever wins the crown jewel, hey, man, we'll give you a round of applause. But I just want to say this. If Liv wins crown jewel, that's another accomplishment. And I can't be mad at her for that. Rather you have Dom and Raquel or not. I have to say that's an accomplishment. Okay? You win the women's championship, you win the crown jewel. At that point, you got to give Liv props. Okay? Yeah, she cheated, but who cares? Everyone cheated in this match. Okay? Nia Jax cheated, Liv cheated. This whole match is based off of cheating. Okay? Everybody cheated. Okay? Everyone cheat. All right? Liv cheat because of Dom and Raquel. Nia Jax cheat because of Tiffany and maybe Reba. And even though they're not working together, You interfered anyway. You know what I'm saying? And Tiffany might cheat because she cashed in her money in the bank. And like I said, I hope Tiffany wins either way for the money. I hope she cashes in her money in the bank. And whoever wins, I don't care who she picked. Whoever you win, you better get the fuck out of there. That's all I gotta say. If she beat Liv or Nia, whoever you're cashing your money in the bank, you gotta get the fuck on out of there because, because like I said, it's not gonna look good for you at SmackDown. It's not gonna look good for you on Raw. So if I were you, I would run through the heels. Because once that happens, you're gonna have to deal with everybody at that point. You thought when you was in NXT and you had to deal with the whole locker room, man, that ain't nothing to compare what's gonna happen to you when you face the former Raw Women's Champion or the former SmackDown Women's Champion. Like I said, red pill, blue pill, be careful what you pick and be careful what you wish for because it might get granted. All right? Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share if you're new. And guys, I will probably do a part 2 because I do want to get into depth into this because I felt like I didn't explain too much, and I kind of want to explain more. So I'll bounce back tomorrow if I can. If I'm not, I'll see. But I do want to talk more about this because I do think the predictions might come true. But what do you guys think? Do you feel like Tiffany is going to cash in on the Raw Women's Champion, or is she going to cash in on the SmackDown Women's Champion, red pill or blue pill? And as for the Usos go, do you think that Jay is going to side with Jimmy and Roman to help beat the bloodline? And if that don't help, and like I said, if that don't help, maybe somebody might be the fourth, but I don't know. I hope it's not Sami Zayn. But if it is, I'm going to blame The Rock. Okay? I'm going to blame Dwayne Johnson because I'm like, come on, man. Please help these guys out just for once. Okay? Just help them. But most likely he's going to say, nope, I'm going to help you, but I'm also going to help you to beat your ass. And I'm like, oh, so you're going to beat all 3 of these guys. And then your blood. And be like, yep, I'm going to beat them up because that's how I get down, dog. And if he say that, I mean, look, I don't picture The Rock saying stuff like that. But if you smell what The Rock is cooking, then you know that ain't no ground beef. I'm going to tell you that right now. But if it's beef, you already know that smell. I'm telling you. So that's just metaphorically speaking. But guys, I mean, look, do you think the Usos are going to get back together, or do you think they're not? Because Jay is not the type to forget and forgive, but he might be when it comes to family. But everybody else is like, nope. I mean, I hope Jey Uso retains the title, but if he don't, I mean, maybe it's just because it's planned. And we'll see what happens. But I mainly just want to see what's going to happen with the Liv versus Nia Jax match. But I'm not looking forward to it, but hopefully somebody wins. Rather it's Liv, Nia Jax, or Tiffany. But Tiffany, I'm letting you know right now, whatever pill you pick, I hope you swallow and get the fuck on. And please don't choke, because we would rather for you to choke on something else. But I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to leave it right there, okay? I'm going to leave it right there. But yeah, hopefully Tiffany wins. Whatever championship she picked, red pill, blue pill, you know what you pick. Get on the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And hopefully I'll catch y'all tomorrow. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, all right? Peace.